Factory is a real sleeper when it comes to making money in Escape from Tarkov. There are loose loot spawns, jackets, weapon boxes, and plenty of wooden crates, all of which have a really decent chance to spawn something of real value. I'm Gaz, welcome to the channel. Today I'll walk you through some of the best places to find top loot on Factory. A reminder to like the video if you find it helpful, and to join my community in our Discord server, link below. I'll start by saying that you're not going to be finding GPUs, vertexes, or LEDXs in Factory on this run. However, what you will find is a very consistent amount of relatively expensive loot, where if the map is unlooted when you spawn in on your scav, or if you decide to do this run on a PMC and hit these early, you can easily pull in over 250k in a 5-minute raid. The key here is it being unlooted, which is why it's so important to learn a decent run, so whenever you're in Factory you've got plenty of opportunity to loot boxes that others don't know about. As you've been seeing in the background, the best route I found is going from the medical tent in the Factory expansion, down into the underground, then back up, round to where the scav is in the small room for Postman Pat, then over the top of that room and right to the big weapon box and the 3 wooden crates, across the ground floor of the offices and out the front on the other side, through the room with the jackets, over to the weapon crate in the corner, into forklift for the jackets and back up to the office, hitting boxes on the way. If you're on a scav, this takes you nicely up to an extract where you can leave and sell, ready to jump back in straight away. Don't worry, you can pause this video and go back and look at it. I know that explanation was probably a little bit too fast. For most loot runs in Escape from Tarkov, you've got a pretty good idea of which items to keep and which ones to ditch. Factory throws a wrench in this idea, if you'll pardon the pun. You see, a large amount of the items you'll find on Factory come from weapon boxes and wooden crates, which usually means weapon parts, optics, magazines, and sometimes weapons themselves. The issue, at least for me, is that there are so many weapon parts and attachments in this game that I often have no idea what's worth 100k and what's worth 1k. There are some standard tricks, such as the weirder and cooler the item looks, the more it's usually worth. Things like skeletonized grips and other attachments usually sell for a lot, for example. The great thing about this run then is that this will go a long way to familiarising yourself with a lot of weapon parts in Tarkov, and with more experience you'll be able to min-max the amount of money you can pull from a single Factory run. That's not to mention the amount of keys, barter items and other loot that is extremely recognisable, and you know you'll be able to sell it for a fair chunk of change. Now get out there, employ this loot run on your scavs and make some serious money. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment with your favourite money running map. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.